my understanding, per the North Carolina Ag Department, this is the first low-emission system that's ever been installed in the state of North Carolina.
We started Prime Propane to just take really good care of our customers. We think that, we're competing with a lot of national companies. There's not a lot of local companies left in this industry. We thought that it'd be a really good opportunity to, be the guy that answers the phone really quickly every single time, responds really, really quickly, and doesn't let customers run out of propane.
My business partner, Patrick, and I had some ideas. We started Prime Propane. We knew everything about this business except how to get this propane going. And so that's when we reached out to Peyton with Hiltz Propane.
So this is a low emissions propane system. The reason we had to do that is that the property is laid out in a kind of a funny way. And so we can only build 25 feet off the building, whereas normally a normal bulk plant is 50 feet off the building. Hiltz stepped up and was basically the only company that had the ability to build out the system the way we needed to. In fact, Peyton's the one that gave us the idea on how to do it. We're very fortunate because building a bulk plant is the hardest part about getting started in the propane business.
So what we had to do, we had to start digging into NFPA 58 with what kind of requirements we're going to have to give to cut our setback down to allow this tank to sit on property. Typically, it's a 50-foot setback for a 30,000 gallon tank. In this case, we have a 30,000 gallon tank about 30 feet off the building. So to do that, we had to adhere to certain codes. So basically, we have low emissions ends and hoses on this that doesn't allow any disbursement of propane out into the environment here. That allows us to cut all of our setbacks in half. Our point of transfer was able to cut down in half, which allowed us to get this in. One of the things we had to do in this case was we had to bring in a little bit bigger crane because we couldn't get the crane over here beside the building, so we had to set in a 300-ton crane to allow us to be able to get this skid set off over here. It's got a full compacted concrete pad underneath it for support, and in this case, this thing is fully operational for all NFPA codes and the state of North Carolina codes.
The process was seamless. I'll be completely honest, Pete from Hiltz was the only person that answered our phone call when we went to go talk about getting a bulk propane storage plant set up. From the start to execution, ranging from the permitting to the installation of the tank, it was a seamless process. We probably had one of the fastest timelines. Internally, we wanted to get going so we can get to the community, and we were able to achieve that with Hiltz.
So Hiltz is turnkey in the sense that we gave them a property and they did all the other work associated with it. They did all the licensing for us, talked to the city council for us, and then of course they brought the system on a skid. So I guess they're also turnkey like that too. They just brought it and dropped it and hooked it up. That's it. Pretty easy.
Us being able to get to the market and show the customers and our community that we're responding to their needs fast allowed us to build credibility, and we were able to do that with the help of Hiltz.
Even after the plant was finished, Hiltz has been very responsive. They've helped us get some of the supplies we need, some of the materials that we need. This is kind of a unique site, right? And so they sent us some extra hosing to make sure that the transportation driver is able to deliver.
Hiltz and Prime Propane, we share similar philosophies and values of being able to give our customers human interaction. Those philosophies aligning helped us really achieve the project in a timely fashion. From the beginning to interacting with Peyton to Sean, who was able to help us with the project execution, we had human interaction the whole time. So ultimately, we kind of knew that we chose the right partner for this project.